Welcome back to Crypto for Freedom, where we talk about gaining financial freedom through the cryptocurrency markets. Today, we're going to be talking about Dogecoin. Man, look at that dip, you guys. We've been seeing a pretty substantial correction in the market since September 25th. I do believe, it says September 25th. September 13th. I do believe the Dogecoin ETF just launched, like 5-6 days ago? What was it, on the 19th or something? But ever since the market dumped, we've seen 28% retracement since the 13th of September. That's pretty in line with a normal retracement for Dogecoin. We could see a little bit more downside, as back in July we saw a 34% retracement, and back in May of 2025 we saw a 46% retracement. So there could be a little bit more downside. Are you guys buying the dip here, or are you getting ready to sell the rip? Now, looks like to me that Dogecoin just came down and perfectly touched this trend line on the daily chart and is looking to hold support there. I am seeing a little bit of a bearish divergence here, with a higher high in the price and a lower high in the RSI. And that's pretty, it's pretty obvious to see why the price is coming down, but we'll see if we can find support here at 22 cents and bounce up from here. Now, are you guys buying the dip? Let me know. Put your comments down below in the comments if you're buying the dip. Personally, I'm always dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and holding my positions, my Bitcoin and my Dogecoin. I'm going to jump over to the monthly chart now and take a look over here. Now, the key to success in these cryptocurrency markets is having a long-term time horizon and being able to invest on a weekly basis or monthly basis, however you can afford to, and accumulate over time to build your position. And let's see here. The time to buy, if you're buying now, you pretty much need to be able to hold for 4 years. So the time to buy would have been back here between February of 2021 and September of 2024, when we broke out of this green box. That was a great time to buy Dogecoin. If you would have bought anywhere in that area, for the most part, you'd be in the green right now. Same with the previous market in the green box. It would have been a great time to buy June of 2017 all the way until January of 2021, where the price left the green box. And then this wasn't quite a full market cycle, but this green box back here would have also been a great time to buy Dogecoin and accumulate and hold. Now, Dogecoin is looking to have a blow off top in this cycle, in my opinion. If we look at back to the June of 2017, this green box here took 1,341 days, okay? This green box right here, you can see this white arrow, took 1,339 days till the price broke out of the box. And I'm noticing that you guys see this dip right here, where the market finally said, I've had enough of this bull run, and dip down below that support level. Well, I figured I would measure from where the price broke out, entered the green box, all the way to where that dipped. And that was 1,826 days, okay? Now, if we measure from where we broke out of this green box into the next green box, and we measure 1,826 days from then, that would put us all the way out in January of 2026, which I believe is the day that we're going to do a similar move to what we saw back here, okay? So that means from now until then, to complete that 1,826 days, you can see this little bar right here is 122 days. I believe we have 122 days left in the Bitcoin crypto 4-year cycle, and the next 122 days, we could see an explosive altcoin season to bring the total cryptocurrency market cap up to 10 trillion and have a blow off top. If that happens, most likely the Bitcoin dominance is going to drop back into its previous range. I'm predicting between 48 cents and 48% and 56%, somewhere in this area. I'd be kind of surprised if the Bitcoin dominance actually was able to make it back down below 48% because of institutional adoption and game theory playing out right before our eyes. There's a good chance that Bitcoin dominance might not actually make it back below 48% into this range. Okay, we'll see here moving forward. I'm kind of predicting that Bitcoin dominance won't go below 48%, and the market will see, it will still see an altcoin season, but we'll see. You know, it depends, because we really are seeing institutional adoption, and we really are seeing game theory playing out right before our eyes. So what if there is no altcoin season and Bitcoin really is king, and it just, you know, rides on to the next exponential logarithmic move, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see. Maybe if you don't have Bitcoin, you might get left behind, but I still believe in Dogecoin. I'm still holding a majority of my Dogecoin position, waiting for the altcoin season. I do believe that the next 122 days could be, you know, altcoin season incoming here, with you know, the peak happening by January of next year for Dogecoin, possibly up to $4 to $5, or we could see it go as high as $16, in my opinion, because that would make sense, because if it had a 90% retracement from $16, that'd bring the price down to $1.44, which is %100 above the previous all-time high. And back in the 2017 cycle, the next bear market was 200% above the previous all-time high. So it makes sense that Dogecoin would continue to have this trend of making higher highs and higher lows in each cycle, and come up and have its next bear market quite a bit substantially above the previous all-time high. Now, just remember, guys, that none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. And I'm just a random guy on YouTube sharing my opinion, but I do think altcoin season is coming very soon. Sorry about the dryer going off there. You guys got some laundry to fold. So if you guys did enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below in the comments. Hit up the playlist, the link in the description, to check out all my other Dogecoin videos and my shorts. And with that, we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.